Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Robert Ruszkowski.
And I'm Ryan Clayton. On today's broadcast, we'll discuss campus events, sports, and the 5-day weather forecast.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, March 6th, is Ash Wednesday in the Catholic Church, as all are invited to the celebration of Mass and the reception of ashes to mark the beginning of the holy season of Lent. The principal Mass will be held at 12 noon in the Walsh Gymnasium, and additional Masses will take place at 8 a.m., 5 p.m., and 8 p.m. in the main chapel. Although this is not a holy day of obligation for Catholics, all classes will be canceled between 12 and 1 p.m. to allow students the opportunity to attend Mass.
Today in the University Chancellor's Suite from 6 to 7 p.m., the Arts Council will be hosting fiction writer Wiki Wang as she reads from some of her short stories. Wang is most famous for her novel titled Chemistry, which takes a look into what happens when a person loses everything they have and must dig deep to find their self-worth. Feel free to contact Kara.Adams at kara.adams@shu.edu for any questions.
Seton Hall Law professor John Jacoby was featured in Time magazine on the implications of the newest lawsuit filed against Purdue Pharma, the manufacturer of the powerful opioid painkiller OxyContin. The article, "Allegations Against the Maker of OxyContin Are Piling Up. Here's What They Could Mean for the Billionaire Family Behind Purdue Pharma," also notes that executives from Purdue Pharma admitted in federal court that their interactions with doctors had understated the addictive potential of the drug, and many experts believe this omission contributed to an epidemic that claimed nearly 50,000 American lives in 2017 alone. To find the full article, check time.com or find it in the most recent issue of the magazine.
In the Walsh Library Space 154, as part of the Makers Friday series, students will have the opportunity to construct the most aesthetically pleasing and strongest popsicle bridge in the Popsicle Bridge Challenge. Students are given a set number of popsicle sticks and tape to construct their masterpiece, and afterwards we'll have it tested with judges placing half-pound weights on the bridge. If you are interested, make sure to log on to events.shu.edu to register today.
And now we will take it over to Cristian Castillo for your Seton Hall Sports Update. Christian?
Thanks, Robert. Hello, Pirate fans. I'm Cristian Castillo, and here is your Seton Hall Sports Update. On Saturday, the men's basketball team traveled to our nation's capital to face off against Georgetown in a crucial Big East Conference matchup. After outscoring the Hoyas 28-24 in the first half, the Pirates lost their lead in the second half but managed to tie the game in the closing seconds to force overtime. Seton Hall and Georgetown went back and forth in the first overtime period, and a second was needed to decide the game as the Hoyas were able to pull out the win by a score of 77-71 thanks to some sloppy play by the Pirates. Despite the loss, Miles Powell scored a Big East career-high 35 points and became just the 21st Pirate to score 1,500 points in a Seton Hall uniform. The team will be back in action tomorrow night when they face off against 16th-ranked Marquette at the Prudential Center. The baseball team traveled down to Charlottesville to take on Virginia for a 3-game series. In the first game of a Saturday doubleheader, Noah Thompson pitched a gem for the Pirates as he threw 8 shutout innings to lead the Pirates to a 3-0 victory as 8 out of 9 Pirates safely reached base in the game. Later on in the day, Virginia blanked Seton Hall in Game 2 as the Cavaliers defeated the Pirates 4-0 and out-hit them 7-5. The third game of the series was canceled due to rain, so the Pirates will be back in action this Friday, March 8th, after today's game was also canceled due to recent snowstorm in the area. And that's it for your Seton Hall Sports Update. I'm Cristian Castillo. Now back to Rob and Ryan for the more of the news you need to know.
Thanks, Christian. The Public Relations Student Society of America and its Bateman team is providing an online webinar about diversity and inclusion on college campuses and in the communications field. Panelists will include Professor Munsaka and Stephanie McKayes-Arlington, who is the Executive Director of the Latino Institute. The event will take place today starting at 2 p.m. For the link to the webinar or for more information about the event, please contact @ComUnitySHU on Twitter.
The School of Health and Medical Sciences Department of Interprofessional Health Sciences and Health Administration invites all grad students and faculty to attend the PhD dissertation defense of Cynthia Israel. Today, first from 11 to 1 p.m., followed by another session from 1:30 to 3:30 in the IHS auditorium. Israel will be presenting on the use of mind mapping as a learning strategy for physicians and should be an informative event for those interested in the field of health and science.
And now we will go over to Sarah Hackett for your 5-day weather forecast. Sarah?
Thanks, Robert. Hello, Pirates. Sarah Hackett here with your 5-day weather forecast. Today we'll produce sunny skies with a high of 35 and a low of 15. Wednesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 27 and a low of 12. Expect another partly cloudy day for Thursday over the course of the day with a high of 32 and a low of 16. Friday will be snowy with a high of 40 and a low of 28. And finally, Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 42 and a low of 27. I'm Sarah Hackett, and I'm back to Robert and Ryan with more of your upcoming events.
Thanks, Sarah. In honor of March being Women's History Month, the College of Communication and the Arts will be hosting the university's annual conference on women and gender on Friday, March 29th. Remember to mark your calendars and make an effort to attend this aligning event, as we all have the capacity to be change makers in today's society. Stay tuned for more information and for the announcements of speakers as the month goes on.
Tomorrow at 9 to 10 a.m., Kathy Zizicki of the College of Communication and the Arts will share her strategies to cultivate the classroom as spaces that foster community, starting with the first day of class. If this event entices you, make sure to register at events.shu.edu as spaces are filling up fast, or contact mary.bolkin@shu.edu if you need special accommodations or additional questions about the event.
That is all for today's broadcast of Pirate News. I'm Robert Ruszkowski.
And I'm Ryan Clayton. Thank you for watching and have a great day.